Now we are live. I guess so. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome again to this new episode of Edit Like a Pro with me, Stanley Mitch. In the previous episode, we had an issue with the glitch of the video and some noise in the audio. I hope this one is clearer. This one has no glitch now. The cable we were struggling with, we sorted that problem thanks to Nelix Studio. Now the audio, the microphone is, the camera is like around 10 to 15 centimeter away from my mouth, because it's a wide angle lens. So I hope, because it's clean, it's closer, that the audio is clearer and then the picture is good. We're going to do a run through of We're going to do a run through of the photo shoot, whose photos we are going to edit, and then we come back and we finish it up with everything else. Right. Now, as you see, this is the shoot we completed, both the review and the edit. We went through the whole process, the thought processes, how we arrived at that. If you haven't seen this yet, it is the last video we just did, just before this one. That is the video and the whole process and how we went about editing and coloring and all. Right now, on to the run through of the next photo shoot, whose photos we are going to edit. In this photo shoot, she changed her clothes 3 times, and she liked a few photos for different reasons that I'm going to explain. Let's run through. The photo shoot was done with how many lights? 2, I think. That light, you can see it has a grid on. This grid and one diffuser is missing, so that the HUD is somewhat hard. It gives the illusion of sharpness in a photo, and also it concentrates lights in one direction when you use a grid, with a little shadow on the wall if she's very close to the wall, but the results are very outstanding. There is a strip box behind this board. So I'm testing lights. When I'm testing lights, I don't ask anyone to do anything. Oh my goodness, my t-shirt is torn. I'm seeing it now in the video, I didn't know. Take it to the tailor. So I test the lights, and if there is a thing that I need to do to the lights, I get it done. In this video, you see that I went to get a stool, partly because if I stand, because I'm tall, slightly taller than her, I shoot her as though she's in a hole. I like to shoot someone with a camera, if it's a full body photo, from the waistline, because if I shoot while standing, they look like it's a selfie shot where you raise your hand like this. I don't know where you can see. Where is my phone? Yeah, it looks like a photo that was shot like this, with the phone up, and then they are looking up to you, or even if they are looking just down, the camera is too high, and then the feet are too small and the head is slightly bigger. But then you want to bring your camera down and shoot from direct front. That explains the reasons why I went to get a seat. Also, it helps me not get too tired, because I conduct very many shoots during a day. On a Sunday, I do roughly 7. So I'm telling her where to position herself. And now I test the lights again. Now, in these test shots, usually the photos don't always come out great, because it's not intended for you to get the best of the photos. In the test is intended for you to find out what a light is doing within a photo. Let me show you the results we got. This was a Sunday or a Saturday? I think Saturday. Yes. So in my test shots, I would get photos like this. And you know, when you get photos like this, then there is a problem. Partly, this is bad lighting. Light is all the way behind. This texture you see on a wall is owing to this board. There is a light here that is filtering through that board as a cookie, and now we get that texture on the wall. That was my intention to shoot, but then when I showed her the samples, she complained that she's too dark and she would like the kind of edit she was referring to required a plain wall, so I changed that lighting. So this is one light setup, the light behind her, and then when I add the other light, you get a more even lighting, but the background is still brighter. So this is the texture you get. I intended to shoot it this way, but we changed our mind. Now this is where she goes to get a seat. Let's continue. So she gets the seat, and then I have to get an even lower seat for me to get a correct perspective to that. You can see already I'm shooting both full body and tight ones. Let me show you that. In every one shot, I do a close-up and a wide one. A close-up, I zoom out, take a full body, zoom in, take a half, so that whatever you set off for, then I have both versions. Let's continue. So you are changing the head positioning, the expressions of the face, the legs, where she places her nails. Let me go back slightly, where she places her nails so that we can see them. When they are here, we can't see them, but if they are right in front of the knee, when they are here, we can't see them, but when they are right in front of the knee like that, you can see them. Then we shot a few others. I'm pausing her, teaching her what to do. This is called mirroring, where instead of giving instructions, you just do what you want them to do. Then they do that thing Sharon calls monkey do. Monkey see, monkey do. She just looks and copies you. In this dress, you see it was tight right here. Her tummy splits twice. It owes to the reason why she didn't pick most of those images, though the images came out so nice. While that shoot is continuing, let me show you the results we got from the sets she sat. This is what we got. Now after she stood up, you see this character in her dress is the reason why she was not impressed by those photos, though the poses were really nice, especially the ones she looked away, like this one. This one is what we are getting here. And now this shadow is coming from that hard light that is seeping through this cookie, the block of board, and then the fill light is this 120 centimeter Godox. Let's continue. Now for this set of images, this is what we got. I'm doing this so that if you like a pose and you find a client that it fits best, you can always copy that pose and do it in your photo shoots. And then I'll not just have taught you how to edit and shoot, I'll also have taught you how to pose a client and the variety of poses that you might go through. Now at this point, from here, I decided that I'm going to increase the power of this light so that we have more of an even background in photos like this, so that when she says she doesn't want that shadow, I've dealt with it. And so the photos that follow have more or less the plain looking background, you see. and the photos came out so nicely. But in Kenya, people have really serious insecurities with the tummy. Someone can reject an image as good as this just because of a line like this one. But again, clients must pick what a client likes. So we fast forward this shoot. We are done shooting, so she goes to change. You'll notice I do not have a white background. Instead, I've gone to get a carpet. This carpet is usually white on one side, black on the other side. Why I decided to use this one, I do have a background for... I do have a background that's white, a material background. But the reason I do not use it is because when it's dirty, it has to go get cleaned. Now you see I'm taking away the cookie. It has to go get cleaned. I'm redoing the lighting. It has to go get cleaned. If someone steps on it and it has a footprint, it's hard to clean. But this one, even in some photos, you'll see there is a bucket of water here with detergent in it. Anytime it gets dirty, I just drop a duster there and clean it. Now they are done dressing up, so they walk out. Now I'm gelling the light and booming it off, and then I'll set up the other light. So I have 2 lights set up, and I have a 3 light setup, so 2 front lights and 1 at the back for the hair and the head. So this is, I'm repositioning the hair light correctly in a place where I feel it will make her show up right. Now I'm setting up the other light so that I have 2 lights, 1 key light, 1 fill light, and a backlight. That is the light setup. Almost everything I use is Godox, from soft boxes to lights, except stands. I don't even know that Godox makes stands. But all my lighting kit is Godox. Godox make very excellent lights, in case you didn't know, and very affordable for even beginners. So I'm teaching her how to pose with the flowers, how to place her body, how to look like. So I'm positioning myself, then I'm lifting a camera and taking the shot. So I'll fast forward, showing her what to do. You pose your body, she copies. You pose your body, she copies. You pose your body, she copies. So we are adding more petals. All those are petals of artificial flowers. I bought them sometimes back, so I want to organize them, spread them, and show her how to sit and raise her ass so that she looks great in her images. And now the photos are here. While that is happening, I'll show you the results we got while she was standing with the flowers. This is what we got. This is what the backlight was doing. These are the poses we did. If you like any, you can always copy it in one of your shoots. And now the ones that she's down, these are the results. This was the shot, but I needed her ass up. That's what I'm teaching her how to do here. And when she got it right, initially she did it wrong. She just rose as though it's as you would when you're rising to stand or something. But then later she learned that I want her ass up and not her rise, and she began to get it right. You can see now the ass curves right. Yeah, you see? And we got very nice results. Let's forward that. So these are the results we got while she was seated, and the flowers are all around her. You're going to see that while we are editing in the photos that she picked. This is where she holds her head she got tired many times, so she stood, went down, stood, went down, stood, went down many times. Then we changed that pose for another, and the following are the results we got. I'm dirty because I sit on the floor a lot when I'm shooting, because I always go down with the client. I don't want to shoot her as though she's in a hall. And these are the results we're getting. This is second dress, remember. Now she raised her feet so that we can shoot the slit. If you like these explainer videos, also write that in the comment section so that I know it's something you are interested in, so that I can always do that without skipping. Sometimes I don't do them in my lives, but I thought it's a good addition, so that before we begin to edit, you realize how we captured it. You see this bucket here? It has a duster, water and detergent. Anytime a place is dirty, we just clean it up. That's why I prefer this white background backdrop, white carpet for a backdrop, because if we use a backdrop it will get dirty, and then cleaning is too much work, especially in the seasons where it's rainy or dusty. If it's dusty, it will get dusty. If it's rainy, it will get muddy. There are no better days. So this is a better background. This is what you get when you come to Githurai. And so these are the photos we shot. You see the photo we are getting from that one pose. Head back, head front, thighs up, slit, all that kind of stuff. And then now we change the dress. And now the dress is changing in the next video. This one. So we begin with the makeup. So I rise together with her. You remember when I said it should be perpendicular? So when I was doing the makeup shot, I came very close, and you realize that I'm not seated. I'm standing together with her even when I'm shooting, because I'm shooting headshots, and these are the results we are getting from those headshots. I realize you are not seeing much because of my image, so I shift it. So these are the results we are getting from the headshots. You see? Yeah, this is what we are getting. Every time I look at my camera, this is what I'm saying. If they are nice shots, now you know how I got them. You can always redo them at your place. So we changed the pose to us shots. I never finish a shoot until I've done these ones, especially if the dress allows or the attire allows. Even if someone had a large tummy, let's say, or she's pregnant and she would like to shoot for her birthday, you pose her like this, the tummy will be on the other side, there'll only be an ass and a face. She can post them for her birthday and nobody will know she was pregnant, because sometimes people hide their pregnancies because of that African belief that people are working against us to kill our kids and other African stories. So that now in those shots, this is what we're getting. That was from that session. When she raises her hand, these are the photos you're getting. Some of you will wonder why this dirty color. This dirty color you see here that is not similar to this background is because when this light goes on, it contaminates the green with the redness. That is why we do not have plain green like you can see in the video. Right? And you can see every single time I'm reviewing the photos that I have taken before we go to the next session. I need to be sure that I have gotten everything I need from that session. You understand, right? That is how it works. I do not continue before I have. So if I take a screenshot of this wall, I'll have taken the pose, the location, the resort, and the representation of the same. So I always review my work to ensure, one, that the photo is in focus, two, the expressions are great, before we change and go to the next pose. Now on to the next pose. She faces forward. Now we do some pose. We do shots from that side. These are the shots. They didn't come out as I wanted them, so I was not impressed. So as the video goes, let me show you the results we got. I didn't like them even when they were done like this. I felt something wasn't right, and if you realize, I did not shoot many, because the moment I don't like something, I move on from it quickly to something that I think will come out nice. It didn't look great, so we shifted to this in that photo shoot, and these are the photos, and these ones I loved. They looked great. Some of you might agree with me, they look better. Even look at the tummy area. In this photo, it doesn't look right, but in this photo it looks just great, because the hands are helping cover up most of it, and the lighting also is doing much. So these ones I shot plenty much. Then we sat on a chair, and so let's fast forward to that part. We realized that these are like 10 poses, so I'm teaching her what to do. As a good photographer, you should always learn to pose like you want your clients to pose. Yeah, like that. And then when she does that, we get the shots. Here are the results. Then we repeated this sitting pose like we did in the first dress, for the thighs alone, and because I like the bust in this one. And so we did many more, and you can see they look really nice. She actually picked one from this series, if I remember right, and that was the end of that photo shoot. This bucket you see here, its intention is two. It has water for people to clean their shoes if the shoes they walked in with are the shoes they are going to shoot. Most clients carry new shoes or clean shoes to put on for the shoot, but some shoot with them that they came with, so their soles are dirty, they are dusty, some they are muddy, so the bucket stays there with water. If you come with dirty shoes and they are the ones you are going to use, you clean your shoes. If I'm going to use this white background, the one below, to shoot, and it gets dirty or muddy or dusty, I just pick the duster and clean it. That's the business of this bucket. It might look untidy to have it there, but it serves a very good purpose. Now you understand. You see how hard the sun is shining. This is about 3 in the afternoon. Now you understand how we got there, right? Shall we continue now on to the edits? We are done. Now she's coming to view, see a few samples, and then I switch off everything and then go copy their files. Then I invite the next team, so that as they change and prepare, that's why I'm switching off the camera. As they change and prepare, I'll be on the other side choosing with the other client. We will do this walkthrough for this shoot in another live. For now, let's finish up with the live video, with the editing of the live video we just explained. Now, the photos. On to the photos. She chose very many, I think 9 if I'm not wrong. She picked 9, I think. Yes, 9. All this. And you're going to import all of them once, and then we begin to edit one at a go. Right. Now, the first image is 2676. 26 76. That one I already edited. I think it's somewhere here in the series. I was to send it for her birthday so that she can the photos of the following post was this one. We're going to deal with these images later. For now, let's look for the one we are interested in. This edit is already posted. It is like 3 posts ago. This is a live stream we did for this edit. The only thing I did not do was a video walkthrough, but I'll create a video walkthrough for it and tag that live. We create very beautiful photos for kids. If you have a kid who has a birthday or a beautiful event or a graduation coming up, we are your plug. Consider yourself plugged. Except when you come, give us roughly 3 days to work on your images. You see, very beautiful edits. Very beautiful edits. Like this photo was this, edited to this. Excellent edits. We cannot do that if you came here with agencies. You have like 10 minutes to finish up. So this was the image that you are looking for. This is the image that you are looking for. This one. It was initially this. And the live stream for this photo is already available for you to follow through. So this was the before, and now this is the after. You see there were the thighs I wanted to reveal, the skin, the slit and all is already there. And it's already done. Now we import the rest of the images. I only did one. So the other image is 2633. I still don't know what I want to do with them. As I edit, that's when I come up with the idea of what background do I add where and what do I make them look like. I initially never know what I want to do, even now. Now, the highlights are too bright, so I'm bringing down the highlights so that they stop shining this bright. The contrast also, so that it looks somewhat flat. The blacks, the shadow slightly up, the white slightly down. That's a good place to begin. Let's make it a little cold. There. That's a good beginning. Instead of importing all of them, okay, let's see whether there is another from the same series. 2611, 2611. This one. Again, previous conversations. Now it's too bright. Let's lower it. Lower the brightness slightly. Just like that. And open. The other image is 2658. I just want ones for this dress. 52, 56, 58. I'm importing the RAW, not the JPEGs. I shoot both RAW and JPEG, but I only edit the RAW. The reason is obvious. If it's not obvious, ask for a video. I'll create a video comparing JPEGs and RAW, and I'll tell you why. I only edit RAWs, not JPEGs. The next image is, this is 2658. None other. Do this, that 27? No. That's all there is up to that point. So let's do those ones first. We'll begin with just this one, the one on the wall. So we make a copy. This is the workspace. We make a copy. Now I made it rasterized so that you can start by filling the parts of the backgrounds that are missing. Of the background that are missing. With content aware fill, I circle back. Edit. Content aware fill. Mostly it does a good job. Merge down. It has sampled textures I don't want on the wall, so I will patch those one away like that. Next, I'll clean up the background for any inconsistencies, so that once I'm done with the background, we move on to something else. When you're using that carpet, because it's reflective, that's why you see all those hot spots from your lights, but they are very easy to deal with. You just select the area and patch it up by dragging it away to an area you want it to sample. You're essentially saying, I want these pixels to be replaced by pixels from this area, like that. All these wrinkles, you'll always just tell Photoshop, I want this wrinkle to be replaced by this area. It resamples, matches the lighting, and gets you a very good result. When you visit my studio while I'm shooting, you'll wonder what the photos will look like. I've not invested much in anything except lighting, because great photos are made through lighting. Someday I'm going to improve the interior, and you'll see what I'll come up with. You see? Now we are done with the background. Whatever the problem that was in the background is now done. We make a copy. I want to liquify something. So we go to Filter, Liquify. We need to use the forward warp tool. I want to push this part in. If I do, she will look better. Let's say caviar. Let me zoom out to see whether there's anything else that needs moving. Yes, there is a part. Here the hand looks big. It should look like that, but they don't like it, so we'll slim it down. Like that. Merge it down. We merge it down. I think I've lost the signal, so let's try correcting that problem. My OBS is not responding, so as it continues, let's continue dealing with this.
Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Lights, camera, edit, the future's rich. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make the short and punchy like a YouTube jingle, or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few minutes? magic flow. Oh, edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make this short and punchy like you, or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few minutes? Cut, trim, color, make the vision glow. Stanley Mitch will teach you how to steal the show. From beginners to the masters, watch your skills grow. Hit that play button, let the magic flow. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Lights, camera, edit, the future's rich. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make this short and punchy like a YouTube jingle, or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few minutes? Cut, trim, color, make the vision glow. Stanley Mitch will teach you how to steal the show. From beginners to the masters, watch your skills grow. Hit that play button, let the magic flow. Just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All